Today I'm going to be talking about different hair structures, functions, and a case study where hair was used to solve the case. So to begin with, I'm going to be talking about functions. The function of the epidermis is to provide protection from environmental conditions and to stop infections and other health dangers to enter into the body. The sebaceous glands give off oils into hair follicles to lubricate skin and hair. Sweat glands obviously produce sweat. The papilla keeps hair follicles healthy and nourished. They also bring nutrients and oxygen into skin cells deeper into the body and not just on the top layer of the skin. The capillaries are underneath the skin, and these give off heat or cold depending on the temperature of the body. So the three stages of a hair's life cycle are the anagen stage, which is when the hair grows very quickly, and then in the catagen stage, hair begins to slow down, and hair growth begins to slow down and change as hair begins to slow down and change depending on where it is in the body. And in the telogen stage, the hair has stopped growing and it's almost like a rest period. So in human hair versus non-human hair, there are differences in the medulla. So in an animal, the hair is thicker towards the medulla, whereas in human hair, the hair is thicker towards the cuticle, and the growth patterns are also different. In animals, hair grows in almost one synchronized way. The fur is all about one length on the animal's body, whereas human hair, each hair grows individually, so it grows at its own pace, and it's not the same length as other hair. And non-human hair provides animals with protection from temperature, so it keeps them warm or cool, whereas human hair, it doesn't really have anything to do with protection. So there's differences in hair in varying ethnic groups. So Caucasian hair is the most dense, African American hair is the second most dense, and Asian hair is the least dense. Hair follicles also differ depending on the race. So Asian hair grows out of a circular follicle. African American hair grows out of an oval-shaped follicle, and Caucasian hair grows out of varying follicles. There isn't really one specific. It really depends. So there are differences in hair structures in varying bodily regions. So vellus hair is peach fuzz. So it's small, soft hairs on the face, back, and neck, and these are small, light, short, fine hairs that you can't really see. And terminal hair is found on a person's head, underarms, arms, legs, and pubic areas. These hairs are thick, long, and dark. And androgenic hair is hair that is also thick, long, and dark, so it's a subtype of terminal hair, but it's characterized by growing during and after puberty. So examples of these are underarm and pubic hair. So on October 18th, 1977, in California, a man nicknamed Jimmy the Greek owned a bar, and he was seen to have gotten into a scuffle like about an hour earlier with another man, and so later on that night he was found dead. Jimmy the Greek was found dead inside of his bar. He had been stabbed multiple times, and he was found with hair wrapped inside of his fist. At the time, the hair couldn't be sent in to be tested, so it took many years, but in the last few years, the hair was finally able to be sent in to be tested, and the test results came back saying that the hair belonged to Frank Wright. So Jimmy the Greek's killer was officially named Jimmy the Greek. Jimmy the Greek's killer was named Frank Wright, not Jimmy the Greek. Unfortunately, Frank Wright had died in 2002 of alcohol complications, so he couldn't be convicted of his murder. But the case has now been solved because it had been remained unsolved for many years, and